Hey everyone, let's talk about the I-9, the Employment Eligibility Verification, and break it down for you guys. So what is an I-9? An I-9 is used to verify and identify the legal authorization to work for all paid employees in the United States. All U.S. employers must ensure proper completion of that Form I-9 for each individual they hire for employment in the United States. The Immigration Reform and Control Act of 1986 required employers to verify that all newly hired employees presented valid documentation verifying the employee's identity and legal authorization to accept employment in the United States. It's provided by the federal government, and every employee hired after November 6, 1986 must complete the form for hire. You must complete Section 1 of the form upon commencing employment, and must complete Section 2 within 3 days of the employee's starting date at work. Some of you might be wondering, am I eligible for I-9? To be able to fill out an I-9 form, you must be a U.S. citizen, a U.S. non-citizen national, a lawful permanent resident, or an alien authorized to work. To be able to fill out the I-9 form itself, you must have one document that establishes both identity and employment eligibility, one document that establishes identity together with another document that establishes employment eligibility. Let's talk about the latest updates on the I-9. The latest version of the I-9 available from USCIS has the addition date of 01/2025 and the expiration date of 05/31/2027. Minor updates compared to the previous version includes renaming Section 1 checkbox to an alien authorized to work, revised descriptions for the two List B document categories, and updated statutory language and refreshed DHS privacy notice in the instructions. The I-9 is not required for unpaid volunteers or for contractors. However, a company could still find itself liable if it contracts work to a contractor it knows either is or employs unauthorized workers. Here's the first page of the I-9. In total, the I-9 is 4 pages. New legislation made it possible to complete the I-9 electronically, but original documentation has to be presented in hand to your employer. Do not file your I-9 to the government, the employers must retain it instead. Let's look at some key points for employers. Starting April 2nd, 2025, these updates are recognized by USCIS and integrated into E-Verify systems. The new status wording must be used in E-Verify cases. Employers and E-Verify users are advised to update systems according by July 31st, 2026. You can still use the older 08/01/23 edition of Form I-9 until its expiration date. Note that there are two versions of that edition, one that expires on 05/31/2027, and another that expires on 07/31/2026. Employers must ensure systems are updated to reflect the correct expiration date by July 31st, 2026, as well as ensure that the most up-to-date form and instructions are provided for completion, and indicate remote documentation examination where applicable via the checkbox in Section 2 for eligible employers using DHS authorized remote procedures. Visit our website or like and follow for more content.